So this is the Pedibal E-Cruiza. Don't know if you can hear me through this microphone. If you can't, I'll do a voiceover. If you can, I won't bother. I'm going to slow down for this car. Unfortunately, it's starting to rain and it's freezing cold. Otherwise, I would have gone all the way to Manchester. But I'm not going to bother at this point. Unless it starts to warm up or stops raining. This is a beast of a bike, if you don't mind saying. Bought it with my own money, full throttle and throttle assist, and it can do 14 miles an hour up a considerably steep hill. I'm enjoying it that much that I might even get all the way to Manchester just on throttle whilst just trying it out for the first time, because this is the first time I've been on this bike. I paid for it myself. It is an awesome machine. It's like a motorbike essentially, but it's limited to 14.4 miles an hour, not 15.5 miles an hour, try again. And it's a legal UK e-pack. It has an actual throttle. And it's DVSA checked and registered, which means it's still classed as an e-bike, even though it's got throttle, unlike most bikes that's currently sold across the world. I am enjoying this trip very much. I'm literally just sat here. I think I need something to protect my neck. I've got a lot of acceleration on this, that's the only problem, but that's because of the UK law. And I'm having to keep to the side because the current cycle lane is a parking lot. Come ahead, let's let them out. So they wouldn't have been able to see me if they were pulling out, so I give them a little bit of notice that I'm here and it's okay to pass. Oh. They're backing up. I need to wait. Just going to go on. Riding this thing is just so much fun.
This is the Pedibal E-Cruiza. It is an awesome bike. I have added some of my own extras onto it. So, you know, phone mount, camera mount, horn and alarm, obviously the bag I bought from Pedelec themselves, and the bit on the back, another camera mount, and chains. I keep all my D-locks and everything inside the bag. It's just perfect for storage. Obviously I've got a helmet as well, because, you know, you got to be safe in these sort of things. I did drop my helmet, but it's fine. I've added the mirrors myself. It's just an awesome bike. There's not a lot I can say about it. I get about 9 to 10 miles an hour up steep hills, and these hills are steep around here. And I get 15.5 miles an hour everywhere else. I've popped some flat out in the wheels just in case I get a puncture, just sort of like self-rectify. I keep a small bike pump inside, and oh yeah, when I was putting the straps on, this one broke after a couple of times. Oh, I'm like, no, it's just chalk. So I've replaced it with a plastic carboner, and that actually makes it easier to remove. So maybe that's something that they should do on the future models. Light on the front, disc brakes, Very, very nice bike. Again, a bit dirty, but that's because I've been riding it. Disc brakes on back as well. I did the mirrors myself, and what can I say other than it just feels like you're riding a motorbike, and it is an awesome piece of kit. Just, you know, if you're looking for a bike, it's not cheap. This is a high-end model with the DVSA certified throttle, and I've added a little plastic connector to it there. I'm not going to press it down because it will move. I've not turned it off. Which just wraps around and then allows me to press the throttle with my thumb rather than having to twist and go. If you do get one, this red button is a shut-off. Your throttle won't work when you press that button. Brilliant as a safety feature, but if you press it by accident, remember it's there so you can turn it back on again. But yeah, this is my bike. I've been using it for a few weeks now. I have absolutely zero complaints. Fucking love it. I just do. Just the engineering on this thing. I am quite happy that if someone sawed through half the bike, I'd still be able to ride it. I probably wouldn't want to, but still. I've got insurance. I went through the Cycle UK's Bickmore company. They just seem to have the best insurance on there. Seem to have a little rustiness on that nail there. I'll get some rust remover on that later on. Didn't notice that. You know, tiny bit, it's fine. I can stick some rust remover and then a bit of glue in there just to clean that up. But yeah, I'm just loving it. I can't see any issues with it. It's doing everything I can. I can do tip runs with it. I've added a trailer on the back. Now, this is something that if you do it yourself, you're going to need to know about. That trailer hitch does not fit because that's a 12 millimeter nut. So what you have to do is drill a slightly larger hole in this hitch, cover it with black paint, which is metal paint, which is waterproof and will stop anything getting in. Put that on. That's it. Simple as. It's just an I added this little bar in as well. It's just an excellent piece of kit. I could not say a bad word about it, and I am absolutely loving the way it drives. If you hit a bump, yes, you feel it a little bit through the seat, but I think that's because I've overpressurized the wheels. I'm at 20 psi. I'd probably recommend 15 psi if you do go for this yourself. Also, this little back bit that I got on as an extra from Pedibal themselves, 50 quid. You can connect quite easily a bike box to that, so you can store your helmet or anything else you want, just like you would a motorbike. There are rear lights, there are front lights, and I'm considering adding indicators, but I wouldn't have had them into the that's helpful, but I wouldn't add them into the electrical system. I'd have them as a separate thing, and I'd plug them into the power bank that I keep inside the phone mount. So, I'm that goth, or that goth guy, whichever you want to prefer. That Goth Rides. There we go. Thanks for watching, and just seriously, buy it. I'm not even joking. It's the second most expensive thing I've ever bought, and I am so happy with this. Most expensive thing being my house, and again, I prefer the bike. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.